plays games with Jay.
Alright, so we got the torture room. We got a table, a chair.
Every place needs a torture room, right?
Yeah, well, no.
Oh, no? Okay.
Some panels and a little upstairs area. But okay, so. Red, yellow. Do you think the colors mean something?
No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that...
The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. It's gonna be like, red's more dangerous, but it's like, no, red is stop the machine, yellow is induct electricity into that. There are a bunch of buttons lettered A through F on them. I wonder if that'll do anything. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. Okay, so off and on.
There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though.
Do you think it's broken?
All the dials are pointing in different directions.
Maybe something will happen if we turn them on. Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. Okay. Interesting. The chair itself.
A really creepy chair. The manacles make you think it was used to torture people.
Oh, we can't open these manacles without a key. And there's some sort of weird symbol on them. Oh.
What kind of symbol?
If I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Okay. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above.
Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just had to adjust the switches to match the blocks on the top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. I guess we can come back to it later.
Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram.
Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what the button does. Does what? If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. Let's see. Okay. Table. Number of objects.
Let's see, we got an adze, I don't know what that is, and a hammer. A pair of forceps, and these, okay.
Oh, whoops.
Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. I mean, oh, okay. I was like, after all this, you're gonna make me select the wrench again. Stairs.
What, you want to go back, Junpei?
I wish solving this puzzle were that easy. Okay, so that's where we came from. The cover is bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench, which is found though. Da-da-da-da, it's open. What's inside? The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. It's like Dune. I still need to see that movie, but I've seen that clip of like...
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's the clips everywhere. It's like Timothy Chalamet putting his arm into a box and like screaming, I guess. Yeah. But people have been memeing it for like what's in the box and stuff. So, hey,
I was gonna say it's like Roman Holiday.
Oh yeah, that's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. All right, let's see what this thing is. Hey, Seven, I found your balls. I mean,
I mean, are they big enough? Oh.
All right, we got the key. Oh god, we're gonna have to kill someone, huh? All right. All right, sun key, and you go, and yes, great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again here at all.
Just throw it away.
Seems unlikely. All right, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Oh boy. Okay, so we need to figure out the... We pretty much looked at everything else, huh? Those are rusted, they don't move. Yellow turn something on. Of course they would. All they do is turn something on. Blah, 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 blah. Don't say that the floor's gonna suddenly open up. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, but... Okay, let's try this then. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top and then press the check button. All right. Adjust the switches to match the block on top? Ah.
Did you see the block on top?
The block on top?
Try going back.
It's different. But if you think about, all you gotta do is a couple of addition problems. If you turn a single switch on and count its blocks, it's do that for every switch. It's super easy.
Look up, or can you look up?
I can't. I don't know what where the blocks on top are. I think they just gotta match, right? So this is a certain sequence. So starting with this one, there are.
So there are those.
4, 4. Okay. How much does it add? 2, 3, 2, 1. This one adds a bunch. This one adds.
The easiest way they're saying is check each one individually. So like, see that one? Now turn off the top left.
Oh, turn off the top left.
Because then you can see. Now do a different one.
1, 1.
Because you see some of them include the same squares.
Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay. This one they both have bottom left 2. This one. Okay. Right? No. Well, I'm noticing, okay, so this one has 2 in the bottom left. This one also has 2 in the bottom left. 2 in the top. This one, yeah, 2 bottom left, 2 bottom left, 2 bottom left. But that's not right. Maybe I'm not understanding this puzzle.
What was that just there?
That was a hint. I just turned it on. Is this what I'm trying to get?
I guess.
That matches. Alright, I just need to do the 4 addition problems here. If I turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for... Oh, wait, what?
Click it again.
Help.
Adjust the switches to make them match the blocks on top and then press the check button. Alright.
Like, these bottom 2 need to match the... Oh, press the check button. God damn. I didn't press the check button. Okay.
Oh yeah, so you just gotta match, yeah.
Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. I actually didn't quite understand that puzzle.
Basically, you were just supposed to figure out what made that match that thing. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like certain sequences and a certain amount of buttons add X amount of
Something
blocks.
like that,
okay,
yeah.
sure. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is complete, place subject in chair.
Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's gonna run electricity through the subject.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still gotta prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright?
Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do.
What do you mean ask it what we need to do? Like,
Try the screen.
back to the screen? The disposal tank is closed. Please fill the tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with the water tank.
Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank or whatever it's asking us to do.
It looks like the only controls are in this room. Some oil. Okay. All right, let's pull the lever. Is that water?
What the hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she? Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. EDBF. Gotcha. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly.
It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere.
What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzles here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Well, I guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. The thing isn't going anywhere.
Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough.
Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's see how much more man you are with your lack of ball. Hey! You're gonna break it!
Man, that thing ain't going anywhere.
Well. Oh, the monitor, right. The restraining device is unlocked. Please place subject. Okay. Well, it's not gonna work unless someone sits in it. How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve...
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine, even if I fall in, the shark's already dead. But... no one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Ugh. Look, do you think you can do me one last favor? Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them I love them very much. No. Tell them I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after some things happened. Their names are Nona and... Wait. Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were there in the experiment, I mean.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? What do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story. There's a lot of sweat involved.
I don't care how long it is or how much sweat there is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. And then I was like, bang, bang, I shot 3 of them, but then they took me down.
Right,
and I was sweating the whole time. And it looked like, and then I drank my sweat to survive, and finally, I don't remember this part.
Do you remember did you ever watch the Robot Chicken sketch with Boba Fett when he's stuck in a Sarlacc pit?
No.
And he's like, "You're Boba Fett, man." He's like, "Yeah, I shot a couple of Jedis and I got shot Han Solo straight in the head, and they sent like 60 Jedis after me, and but I was like, you know what, you don't have the satisfaction to take me down, so I just jumped right in here. Like, wow, you're a total badass. He's like, yup, that's me.
That's all I remember from 9 years ago. Also, Boba Fett was there.
Oh my God, Boba Fett. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here. Looking for? Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible, so I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on. A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they had always had and before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those missing 9 days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what happened. I figured someone was probably paying for or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Have you heard of them before? No, that's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7, how did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What do they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital. The hospital.
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a wheeled stolly.
A wheeled stolly?
A wheeled stolly?
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. I don't know how you pronounce it. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Yeah, oh yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it? It's kind of like, did you ever see Men Who Stare at Goats?
No.
George Clooney, based off of like the a book, but also real life. Like apparently there was experimental, like I think
CIA stuff or whatever.
51st Battalion. They're trying to make like psychic warriors, and they would like stare at ghosts to try and see if they can kill it with just their minds.
Interesting.
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on the ship was supposed to work. The experiment to control people, right? Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The nonary game Zero, why we were kidnapped? What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat the subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going.
No, that's not what we...
Just hurry and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you. Right. Turns out the shark's not there. It's like, can someone let me out of here? Lotus, please tell me right away if you feel anything weird. You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you. Lotus, June and I are not a thing. I don't know what everyone else on the ship thinks, but... Okay, let's do this. What?
Okay, so use the red arrows. Just click.
One of these? Okay, I'm just gonna... What? Weird. It looks fine. Ah, so we need... Okay. What? Did you get all of those? Okay. God damn. Oh, the other side.
Well, no, go stay on this side.
Stay on this side?
We need to turn those squares into the arrows.
Yeah, I thought it was from the other side, like that we could do both, but I'm like trying to figure out. Because doing that gets all of these, but then we still need to figure out. Okay, let's start with this one. It's one. 2 turns it off for some reason. Okay. No, 2 turns it off for some.
So we have to basically match them, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Make
Okay.
sure,
So did you have them matched? I think you had them.
not all of them.
No, just like the top and the bottom matched. I think.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry.
okay. Try the other side.
Oh, do I check this one?
Try it. Well, you gotta do both sides, I think.
Okay. Oh, these are matched right now. It is both sides. Wait, because these are matched right now.
Oh, then
And
both
it's gotta be
sides. Okay.
it's gotta be complete.
What about this side then?
It
Try
has to be the whole thing, which is that's annoying. Okay.
Okay.
This side is good.
Okay. Go back.
Oh, it has to be both. But that's the thing. It has to be both.
But I wouldn't change the other side for now. Just try this side. Focus on this side.
Yeah. It literally needs to be like everything except for this square here. That's insane. Okay. I think I got. Oh, that's so annoying.
Well, you tried 2-2. Try a different combination.
2-2 and 2-1 literally have no difference. But it might affect the other side. Like, what is
Try.
two?
Oh, try. Leave the other side for now. Try changing the bottom here.
That's what I'm saying. It literally means nothing. I think we have to keep
Do
going.
the hint on this. Okay.
Everything but this one. We have to go back to both sides and keep switching it to make sure that they're both lined up. Or they're both like, yeah, see, this side looks different now. This is not as complete as before, so. Oh, wow, this sucks. Okay. Now, what does it look like now on this side? I think, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I just need this one. Fuck, we're so close. This is perfect, but we need both.
Stay on here. Try changing something here.
Okay.
Now try it.
Oh, because nothing changes here. Right. Perfect.
Okay.
Jesus, that's annoying. Experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking. And now we got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out of there right now, right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Okay.
Ready, Lotus?
You found it! You found it!
You found it.
You found it.
The hallway goes to the left. But I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. Door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol in the keyhole under that door, and I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Let's go.
Yeah.
What?
Jay's pondering.
Sorry. My brain's just kind of like, interesting. Is this game designed in a way that is made to play multiple times because there are different character backgrounds to figure out, as well as like, you know, at certain points, like some characters won't surprise. Like, was Snake determined to die that early, or was it randomized who gets killed in the beginning? Because that would be really fascinating if it's like almost random every time, or in a sense, like depending on what choices you make. But oh no, our friends.
Anyway.
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing? The key. Give me the sun key.
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes back?
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace.
3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... No, it can't be true. Give it to me. Let's go. Open. Why?
What happened?
Nothing happened. I didn't feel unlock.
Oh no, is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
You mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go. What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or a switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I am not going back there. There's a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way. It opened by itself. It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic? We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit.
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can... No, it's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No, it's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's a joke. I'm imagining things. Yeah, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big elaborate trick, an illusion or something, or dream, or it's made up. It's fiction. Everything
fiction.
here was written by a writer.
This was written by a writer.
Connie? Canny?
Connie.
Connie?
Connie!
Connie, hang on.
Connie!
Junpei.
Oh man, Connie. There's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Junpei, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No. No way. No way I'm gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, alright, Connie? You... What can I do? Damn it.
What's that? A submarine? Looks like Lost Submarine from One Piece.
Yeah.
What on
He's
earth
a doctor.
is a submarine doing here? That's it. Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works. No. Don't go. Please. Don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close with you, Junpei. When I...
Connie.
Junpei, did you know? You meant a lot to me when we were kids. I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Junpei, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No, I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go to all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want. Also, who calls it snowball? Playing snowball? What does that mean?
Well, just bear with me, Junpei, because you got a lot of time. A lot of blood's coming out.
Yeah, really, I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Junpei, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much. Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
Oh, did we die?
It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway.
What? What?
His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing.
Huh.
It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around, the door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5, the body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room, the body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more, Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. And that's Zero Escape. Interesting.
Interesting. Is this a play again situation? Is this was this like the early credits and then there's like a scenario 2? Like, is there, one of those kind of like Nier Automata kind of games where you have to play it multiple times? Is there a correct group to go with every time? The puzzles were fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you're not saying anything because there's something more, and we're just letting the episode just run longer because we're just watching credits. So I'm just gonna keep talking.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. My thoughts, at least so far, was like, I think one of those bodies were faking it. But I'm like, when would they have had the time to get up and move around? But because I was like, oh yeah, he notices that Lotus's bracelet was gone, but he didn't say anything about Seven, right? So I'm like thinking like, but then Seven, how could have Seven left while we were exploring the other rooms? But or maybe, I don't know.
The end, or easy.
Right, there we go. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow then?
Hold on 1 second.
1 second.
One
okay.
second.
You know the game. I don't. What is happening?
I'm actually
here?
curious how this game does
Oh,
it.
because it's like a remaster or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
so press X. We all die by a yellow submarine. That's
funny.
So fun. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times.
Gotcha.
Make sure to save your progress down to retain all information you've acquired.
Sure.
All right. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Okay. So let's save.
Okay. After saving, game will restart from the beginning. Oh, this is very much a Nier situation. Okay. I am familiar with these. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Man, you're bad at Zero Escape.
Yeah, I guess so.